Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Hello, guys. It is most definitely Monday, guys. So I am here to talk about the mental health piece. But first, guys, on each video I do twice a week, I am shouting out content creators and most of the amazing content creators that are supporting me and I am supporting. So for today, guys, the first one I will be the first content creator I will be shouting out today will be Six Bows. Six Bows is what it says. She's a mom of 6 girls and she's an esthetician. She does grocery hauls, cooking videos, shopping, and she does lifestyle vlogs. So guys, please go ahead and check her out and see what she's all about, guys, because she just has amazing content and I have been on there checking her out today, guys. So guys, go ahead and check her out. And the next one I will be shouting out will be the Amazing M&G. The Amazing M&G is a family that is from Jamaica, guys, and she does cooking she does cooking, she does nature, she does challenges with her family, and she takes us on the water, and she has takes us on the water in Jamaica, where it's just beautiful. So guys, please go in and check her out, guys, because she's just an amazing content creator. So guys, those are the two I'm shouting out for today. So guys, I want to say thank you so much for coming back. Guys, on today, I am going to be talking about, and I know everyone has heard this, concerning the DJ that passed, which was, I think his name was DJ Twitch. If I'm not saying that right, guys, please forgive me. So we heard that DJ Twitch passed and that he had committed suicide. We're not sure. It's allegedly. I am not sure, guys. But the reason why I'm bringing it out, guys, is because mental health is real. Mental health is happening all around the world. Even if you don't want to accept the fact, mental illness is real. So guys, people are passing. People are not knowing how to cope. People are not knowing what to do. So guys, this is the biggest suggestion I can have for anyone, because I myself have been having issues with the passing of my mom. And the biggest thing I always tell everyone is to get help. But a lot of people don't want to get the necessary tools, or we have it where we don't want to say, okay, I have an issue. How do I address that? So the first thing I'm going to talk about is my community and the way that I grew up. So guys, as a young lady, as I grew up in the church. Like I always tell you guys, my mom was a minister. So I'm considered a pastor's kid, which is a PK kid, right? So I knew the word. I knew church. And for everything that happened to you, you would literally take it to the church. And they would give you some type of counsel when you're, they would give you some type of counsel. I don't know how much counsel. But for me, guys, growing up in the church, it was a little different, because we of brown color do not like to admit that we are having problems in our families, within the family network. And so that is a big issue, because so many of us have been traumatized by things we have saw or went through in our childhood that we may not want to talk about. But let's stop normalizing not talking about things, guys, because if you cannot talk to anyone about what you're going through, you need to make sure you are seeking help. So one thing I want to say, guys, I'm not a nurse. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not any of those. But guys, I would tell you, if you need help, you need to seek someone that can help you and give you the necessary tools to get the help that you need. I keep saying, and I cannot stress it enough, check on your friends, especially your strong friends. Those are the ones who are having issues processing things and not knowing how to deal with situations. So guys, I am asking you, check on your loved ones. Make sure you're checking in on them. And guys, if you have had like death in your family, grief is very hard to deal with. And on this channel, guys, I keep trying to let people know it is okay not to grieve the way most people grieve. It is okay to take your time and grieve. As for me, guys, my mom has passed, and she's passed about a year and a half ago. So guys, Karen, was having issues with my mom's death. So with me having issues with my mom's death, trying to process it, and guys, I'm an open book. I'm honest. I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm honest with what I say and what I do. I believe this, and me having so much past trauma, guys, let me tell you something. It has been hard to process my mom's death. So guys, instead of trying to figure it out on my own, I have started to see a therapist. Yes, me. I went to see a therapist, and by the time this video has come out, I would have saw my therapist probably twice. I have a therapist I started seeing, and guys, it was wonderful. Her voice is so calm, and she listened. She told me it was okay not to be okay. It's okay to grieve because everybody doesn't grieve at the same time. Everybody doesn't grieve the same way. So guys, as I'm pouring my heart out to this lady and I'm just saying how I feel, it was so helpful for me to be able to talk to her, express to her how I felt. I probably wasn't able to express that to anyone. And if you go back and look at the video I did, what me and my sister did after my mom passed, and we did like a mental health video. And in that video, we were talking about it. And if you look at me on that video, I'm trying to express the way I felt, but I'm also trying to express the way I felt with fighting the tears, because death is real. And then when I began to talk to the young lady, she began to tell me, like, as I was talking, I was expressing that I lost my dad in 2016. And then I was also telling her how I lost my brother 3 weeks later. And she was like, oh my gosh, you had a lot of grief. Yes, I had a lot of grief at that time. But at the time that I was having the grief, I was so busy trying to help everyone else. I was having issues with my kids, dealing with their grandfather dying, who was a very important man in their life. And then dealing with 3 weeks later, their uncle, who was in their life and played a big part in it. So guys, when you have so much of that grief going on and you thinking, okay, he died in 2016, you should be good, you should be better. I found out I was not better. Maybe I didn't take the time to grieve because I was trying to hold on for everyone else. I was trying to hold on for my children. I may have been trying to hold on for my sister, my mom, because I was there with my mom. You know, when my dad passed, we were all there. But it was like, in the back of my mind, I kept saying, I do not want, all I could put in the back of my head was, I do not want to be here if something happens to my mom. So in thinking that, maybe I didn't take the time out to grieve the way I should have. So now, guys, months and years later, I'm learning that a lot of times you don't grieve when you thought you were grieving. I cried. I miss my dad. I miss my brother, but I was so busy trying to set everybody up. I even, guys, went to the point of putting my kids in counseling so that they could get help because I felt like they lost so much. But guys, not sitting there thinking, you lost your father. But I was so busy trying to get everybody else straight that I didn't take the time out to get myself straight. That's why, guys, even though I'm in my 60s, I'd say take out time to take care of yourself. Your mental is very important. So I am learning, guys, and I'm getting those tools that are necessary to get me to where I need to be so that I can continue to tell you guys to get help. I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, but I see a therapist. And guys, it is refreshing for me. And I'll keep taking you on the journey to tell you some of the things she's teaching me and telling me. But just having and knowing every week I have that person I can go to and talk to is amazing. So guys, take some time out to take care of yourself, to love on yourself. Death is not easy. Grief is not easy. But guess what, guys? I'm getting the necessary tools to get to where I need to be. And guys, know that mental health is real. People are out here struggling. Guys, take out the time. And even when I went to my primary care physician, guys, my primary care physician gave me someone. But guys, guess what? I called that number and it just wasn't panning out right. So guys, I went on the internet and Googled, and I found a therapist 8 minutes away from my home. So guys, I'm able to get in the car, go to her, come back. And guys, also what she was telling me was some of the things that I had started to implement in my life that's really, really been helping me. I get up in the morning, I play something positive on the TV. I go to YouTube, I pick out some positive affirmations to get my day going. And I play videos on the TV throughout my home. I have 5 TVs in my home, guys. So I'm able to go to a TV in every room just about. And I tell my kids, when you get up in the morning, put something on positive to start your day to positivity. If you're in the car, instead of listening to something that's not even positive, is not even helping you, pick up and put on something positive. I dare you to do that. And you'll start to see the person that you start to be to change. And you start to be more positive. And as you're being more positive, you're bringing positivity in your home. And there's so many more things I want to talk to you guys about that you can do to keep peace in your home and to make sure you're keeping a positive outlook. Because while we're on these YouTube streets, guys, we need to be positive. And in my way of being positive, I want to help others to grow and be better than me. It's not always about me, guys. It's about being able to come and check me out. Listen to something concerning mental health. So if you have some issues, you will know how to go and get help. So guys, not going to make the video too much longer, guys. Keep checking me out. Keep checking on me. I'll keep praying for you guys to continue to grow your channels and to be what God wants it to be. But guys, remember, mental health is definitely real and it is a struggle. But guess what? When you get those tools, you'll be a different person. So guys, make sure you're taking out some time to love on yourself. Make sure you're taking out some time to do something special for yourself. Keep loving yourself. Keep staying positive. And guys, I'll keep sharing a lot of the positivity things I will be doing. So guys, have a great Monday and take some time out to love on yourself and be about yourself. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.